As we've witnessed time and time again, please see example A, butterboards, and example B, mouse moments. Once a thing is given a name, the thing becomes an object of controversy. It needs to be said, there's nothing new about the format. A British chef, Nigella Lawson, has pointed out girl dinners are really just picky bits. Other creators have written entire cookbooks dedicated to the concept. We'll see girl dinner hiding in plain sight on restaurant menus around the country. Jupiter in New York serves a bowl of cherries for dessert, and Botanica in Los Angeles features a bunch of dips and snacky small plates. It's charcuterie. It's similar to the bento-like plates, a combo of bite-sized carrot medallions, cheddar cubes, grapes, and almonds that my mom whipped up after school. Hell, it's basically tapas, a style of eating.
I think I'll do a flower. Oh, I better move this.
Many of the videos roast primarily by women.
There's a lot of wind right
now. They feel like others have said that some of the meals, such as the clearly satirical cigarette and a cup of tea, and the more sparse plates floating around online, promote disordered eating. It's an argument, unfortunately, reinforced by the chosen nomenclature of girls, after all, are most at risk of developing unhealthy eating disorders, unhealthy relationships.
Give me a second.
Others have a problem with gendering any way of eating. That's just a divorced dad dinner on a plate. Tweet promoting, sir. As someone who has had the divorced dad dinner, I've had Burger King for Christmas Eve dinner. I've had that. That's divorced kid culture. You know. Don't mock. Sorry, I'm being an asshole. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna link the articles that I talked about. There's a few others that I'll probably link because some of them do have good points as well as ones that I think I'm like, I don't think it's that deep, but I'm listening. You know, why TikTok girl dinner trends is giving dietitians a pinch of pause. Well, in the New York Times, is it a meal? Is it a snack? No, it's girl dinner. What is girl dinner? And can TikTok? They're all yelling at me for using an ad blocker right now, so thanks. But basically, that's from CBS News. So I'll link these down below. My opinion, again, I think eating something is better than eating nothing.
I have to move.
And just because someone posts one meal or one video to a trending sound on TikTok is not a encapsulation of their entire diet, in my opinion. And I've talked about disordered eating and other trends on social media as well, because, like, for example, the gut health movement and things like that on TikTok, I think that is thinly veiled disordered eating. I think something like this can very easily be turned into a crutch, an excuse, no, I'm not eating, this is girl dinner, you know. And I also think that, like, I don't think that the phrase girl dinner in itself is inherently harmful, in my opinion. I can understand having an issue with just gendering a type of eating at all. I can totally understand that. But also, I think that there's, like, worse things to call this. I mean, honestly, I think calling this peasant dinner would probably be worse, you know, than girl dinner. Peasant dinner. Peasant dinner. It's not the same effect.
What's up?
No, I don't have a problem with being a girl. You know, I don't have a problem with saying that things are girl stuff. And I'm assuming there's a lot of people that feel that way as well. And if you are taking that as some form of turf statement,
Break the spine.
I will block turfs on the side. Anyone can have girl dinner. That's kind of the point. I think that things can be interpreted any number of ways.
I'm trying to draw
so
orange
I'm not gonna
rose.
sit here and be like, is this good or bad? It's logical to have concerns.
It's so bright out here. Is it focusing at all?
I don't have a problem with girl dinner. I know this isn't really an ending. It's just kind of like a, here you go. I've explained this to you. Take it as you will. Maybe you disagree with me, though. Maybe you do think that the entirety of the concept of girl dinner, or even just the concept of eating anything that's better than eating nothing, is inherently harmful. If you disagree with me, feel free to literally let me know. Tell me. Let me know. Have you seen girl dinner? Have you posted about girl dinner? What do you think about the girl dinner song? Have you had girl dinner this week? Let me know. Comment down below. Reminder of the podcast, the Social Hands Podcast. Reminder that Small Entertainment is now available on Spotify the day after posting. It's available tomorrow. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for joining on Patreon. And also support me on Patreon.
I can't see anything.
Here, and that's gonna be a couple of days.
So, Vinny's wrong. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's see. What is my girl dinner officially? Okay, cold leftovers. Yep, been consistent with that. Fries. Do I have fries? Raspberries. Not bad. Thank you, Amy, Andrew, Allen, Off, Aslan, BJ, Cameron, Christopher, Chris, Crispy, Crispy, Crash, Shannon, Corey, Danielle, Dirty One, Dawn, Donnie, Elliot, Evan, Eric, Eal, Ghostly, Hopeless, Homer, Jay, Cognito, Jasmine, Joe, John M, Jordan, Joseph, Kenny, Kim, Kristen, Lauren, Lamb, Leah, Lex, Louisa, Luis, May West, Madeline, Matt, Matthew S, Newborn, Medic, Michael J, Michael T, Micah, Nathan, Pat, Penn, Pink, Philip, Richard, Rob, Rosie, Red, Robert, Ross, Ryan, Sam, Serena, Skylar, Simon, Tasha,
Timothy, Heavenly, Plastic, Tyler, Intensive, Tom, Thomas, Birdie.
Targaryens are gone.
Hi. I can't even see any of this.
Once everything's perfectly organized, I'll start working on my thesis.
Grammarly will ensure you feel confident nailing your final thesis by supporting your writing journey from start to finish. Welcome to Ideation Station.
Oh, those are cute
How
emojis.
do I write the perfect intro paragraph?
You start with understanding what makes a perfect intro. Grammarly can
This
highlight
stupid
precise
ad.
tips for an introductory paragraph based on the research you've done so far.
I'll save myself from all of the comments from you guys asking all of this for gym openings. Yes.
That's it. That's my intro. Hey, I'm Amanda, you're watching Small Entertainment, and today we are talking about some of the recent gym openings that I have seen documented via TikTok and
Oh
how
my god. Please don't put it in my
crazy
water
they've
cup.
been. And I really
Suck.
started this video because I was like, okay, what is the big deal? You know, what's the point? Why are people freaking out this much over gym openings? And so I wanted to investigate these videos and try and see if I could find a point. And then I realized that so much of this is just the same thing as TanaCon. There is just so much overlap between what went wrong at these gym openings and what went wrong with TanaCon. And I know I bring TanaCon up a lot, but it really is the blueprint in my mind for a lot of these experiences, because that was one of the very first social media events that I went to that went incredibly wrong. Now, is this the same type of wrong? No, but there's a lot of consistencies, and these consistencies carry over to a lot of events that I talk about, and so I think that this is just a good time to kind of bring all these things up. But first, let me tell you about the sponsor for today's video, Harper Wild. Now, this is for all my boob havers, but if you know someone who also has boobs, you can show this to them as well. Harper Wild is female-founded and has affordable and comfortable bras and underwear for every occasion. Harper Wild sent me a bunch of bras, and here are some of my
Is it in
favorites.
focus?
Now, my cup size is 34B, but I
I
am
literally
barely
can't tell.
a 34B, if that makes sense. So I personally really like their lounge rib triangle bralette. They sent me 2 of these. This is the color Clay, and this is the color Serene. This is the base unlined bra, and this is the one that I've definitely been wearing the most often. It gives me support without actually changing the overall shape and fall of my breasts naturally, which I personally prefer. And then this is the Bliss triangle bralette, and what I really like about this one is not only is it the same type of fit as the other bralette, but it has the same material as the base unlined bra, which is incredibly comfortable. Harper Wild created the first bra recycling program, so every order comes with a bag so that if you want, you can send in your old bras and underwear for them to recycle. Go to harperwild.com and use my code SWELL for 15% off your order, or click the link in my description box. Again, use code SWELL for 15% off. Thank you to Harper Wild for sponsoring this video. Really quick, I want to take a second to apologize for the lighting in this video. We are currently
Hi.
having a rainstorm, blizzard here in Southern California. Yes, you heard me right. There is snow on the Hollywood sign. I don't know what's going on. Hermes and I are locked in our apartment. The lighting's not going to get better. I tried having my lights in my apartment on, but that just looked very weird, and I looked orange, so this is the middle ground that you get. Sorry, William. So first and foremost, before anyone gives me shit, I'm not a gym rat. I don't care at all about these gyms. Not really. I don't even go to a gym. I'm not a member of a gym.
That's my mom.
I prefer to work out at home because I don't have to worry about my anxiety flaring up and dealing with strangers. I've been going to workout classes more often this year. That's my
Not a
goal this
win.
year, is to be around more people. But a gym is a different beast, and I don't want to be a part of it, frankly. It doesn't appeal to me. And even these gyms that we're talking about today, I don't think I'd be welcome at because I'm not that type of in shape. You know, like I'm like, so it's a work in progress. So today we're talking about Zoo Culture Gym and Fusion Gym. Now, Zoo Culture was the first one that showed up on my For You page. Now, as I started re-looking into all of these TikToks for
I want
this
the towel
video,
down.
I saw a lot of comments that said a lot of gym openings are like this. These are just the ones that you're hearing about. And so I thought it was super weird that these were the ones that I was hearing about. This allegedly happens quite a bit. Do I think it happens to this scale? God, no. I think that gyms have become very social media focused and forward. because that's
Trying
where they
to.
make a good chunk of money. People coming and filming in their gyms, things like that. There are quite a few gyms who are legacy gyms that
flower.
don't want to do that, but they want to, appeal to the gym bros, gym fitness influencers, those type of people. So obviously being super forward facing
I gotta get
on
tan.
social media is going to get those types of people in, because it's like, oh yeah, I work out at Fusion Gym, that type of thing, where it's like a little bit of street cred, I guess. In the gym world, the gym world definitely has street cred, 100%. They do. Sometimes I make jokes about being a social media anthropologist, because there are so many times I look at videos or I'm at events and I'm just so intrigued and fascinated by the culture themselves, the people themselves, the interactions these people have. Some of these videos are fascinating. Zoo culture videos started infecting my For You page as well as other people's For You pages. And they were like, why am I on zoo culture TikTok? What happened? I made a video that was like, I don't know how I got here, but I'm like not mad about it because I'm so confused of what's going on. Zoo culture, or thezooculture.com. Cozy fitness center known for weight training, featuring a wide variety of lifting equipment, gym in Los Angeles, California, off of Ventura Boulevard and Encino. But Zoo Culture 2 just opened. So this gym opened here in Los Angeles. Here's what went wrong with Zoo and I think
if I
Fusion
add some
at
red,
the
it'll
same
help
time. They
balance
promoted
it.
their grand openings as grand openings, comma.
I'm trying to draw like an
with
orange
fitness
rose.
influencers. So they invited a bunch of fitness influencers to their event. Then also said, hey, you can come and check out the gym, but also you can come and meet all these fitness influencers. Does that sound familiar to you at all if you were on the internet in 2018? Side note, I heard someone refer to 2017 as back in the day on social media the other day, and I really felt like, what's the word, an old fart? I felt ancient. Now, on one hand, for a grand opening, I do think this is smart. For example, I am not a fitness person. However, I do a lot of event reviews, and especially a lot of event reviews of boxing matches. So Influencer Fight League, which is an influencer fight league, it's exactly what it sounds like, has invited me to a few of their events to go and attend the event and enjoy it. But this last event, they literally made me like a card to share so that I could promote that I was going to be there, okay? To the point that some of my followers thought I was fighting. I love that my followers thought I would fight in a gown. Incredible. But my point is that it's not uncommon to promote that creators are going to be there. So the main video that I've seen posted around from Zoo Culture opening, we have Bradley Martin, who is the one who I think owns Zoo Culture, and he's the one that's seen in the video in the hat, the big guy. And then there's a woman named Sarah, who I think is just an influencer who like does a lot of work with Bradley. And then a camera guy of sorts, okay?
I think I made it worse.
You are not an influencer, you've got to go in 30 minutes. And then they're like, no, they need to go now.
Everyone listen! Yo! There's a bunch of people outside! Everyone that's in here needs to leave in 30 minutes, please! Go, now! How do we get out? Go! Everyone, if you're not an influencer, you guys gotta go out that door!
This is why I'll never do this big gym type of clout chasing shit. I can never do it.
Now, Bradley then made this video. We got to address what happened at the Zoo Culture grand opening.
You were there, Steiny. Yeah. There was tons and tons of people, like thousands of people. I don't know how many inside, 300, 400, 500. Thousands, I don't know how many inside. Pressed up against the door, it's broken now, for fixing. But, long story short, there's a clip on the internet that looks like we're saying...
If you can't tell, I'm bullshitting. Oh, thank you. Because I'm not happy with this. With this one, I'm pretty happy with how Spock turned out. I like how I shaded it. I did use marker with this. I did use some marker. Like some of the small details are marker. So maybe that's what this is missing. But I'm outside and I'm laying down and I don't want to get up. So I'm not going to get any markers. So hopefully it just looks better. Hopefully I like it better when I'm almost done. I also can't really see the reference photo in this. It's really it's really, I'm outside and it's really bright.
What I meant was everyone that I invited stay so everyone else could leave so that we could bring more people into the gym.
I do like how watercolor looks though. I love.
The internet likes to like make everything about some negativity as if like we don't want regular people or non-influencers to work out, which just isn't true.
What was said was
If you're not an influencer,
But if y'all can't see, say something. Because I can barely see.
And then he goes on to explain that no, it wasn't taken out of context, basically. They said the wrong word. They were trying to say if you're not an invited guest,
I can barely see.
so that other people
I can see the
come in and
comments
be
mostly, but I
guests,
can't really
which
see
is what
the
you should
frame
have said,
itself.
Which is exactly what they tried to do with TanaCon of sorts. The problem with TanaCon is that obviously there was a schedule, there's a meet-up event. It's not like there was like stalls at a fair that you go to and then you go through once everything and then you're out. There was a schedule that people had to adhere to, and it just didn't work out. The event was too small, sold too many tickets. Okay, there was no tickets sold to this one. It doesn't seem like they just poor plan. That's what they were trying to do here, is get people to willingly leave so they could bring more people in and keep the people outside happy because they're already pissed, and kind of keep the crowd moving. So meet everyone in one go. But this is, again, giant room, not enough crowd control, if any. I do know the number from Fusion because they did a follow-up video explaining the numbers. I have no idea what they had at this event. It looks like they had a bunch of camera people, if that, and then maybe one security guard, if even that. Maybe a couple employees. But at the end of the day, it was very clear there was not enough planning and crowd control, and they did not plan for any of this. Now, if some
plus 10 cable towers with attachments.
Oh, I didn't know I could
You
resume.
literally don't have to wait to use any machine. Then
Yeah,
there's
sorry about
literally
that. My phone will read
100
it.
yard turf field. What other team you know got a
So
100
we
yard
gotta go on the
turf field? I don't know how many power racks these are, but y'all can tell it's hella. And each power rack got a deadlift platform, T-bar rows, Smith machine, and Ohio deadlift bars.
the whole pitch, it seemed, was that it was bigger than Alpha Land.
Where? There's my
I'm not
mouse.
gonna know the name. I literally go by the name Swell Entertainment, so I can't give them a hard time about the name, can I? Apparently they spent something like $10 million on the gym and had a plan of how they were going to be able to recoup that in the first year.
So we spent $10 million building this facility. It's going to take us 1 year to recoup our full investment. Let me give you a basic breakdown of our memberships. We have one that's $70 a month. We have one that's $100 a month. Our median price point is $85 a month. Our goal is to sign up 10,000 members. 10,000 members times $85 a month equals $850,000 a month. Over the course of a year, it's a little over $10 million. That doesn't even include our barbershop, our salon, our restaurant, our retail store. That's just memberships.
If I was someone who spent 90% of my time at the gym, I'm sure I would watch this video and have an orgasm, okay? This is probably porn to someone. To me, I'm just like, why is it all this color scheme? $10 million. Oh my god. So the video that I originally saw from Fusion Gym was from this girl, Carly. Now, Carly, and I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at Carly. I'm thinking about the follow-up video from the Gym Fusion account about Carly and how it might be one of the worst response videos I have seen from an organizer in a while. Not the worst ever, but the worst in a while. Because I think you definitely lost a couple of people who may have come and joined if they saw that video. If you're smart, you'll take it down. At the time of me recording this, it's still up. I was able to download it today.
To shout out Fusion Gym for getting us here at 8:30 in the morning, and then kicking everybody out after waiting in line till 1 p.m., but making sure to let all the influencers in and everybody who pushed to the front. But the people who waited can't go, but they just canceled it. Shout out Fusion, for real. They really fucking suck.
I don't
Carly
like this at
posted
all.
her original video while she was at Fusion Gym. Understandable. I've done the same thing. This is what's
Let me get
happening,
some.
so that if anyone starts searching the gym, yours video
I
is
should have
the
used
first
broad
one to pop up. From a
strokes.
social media stance, I get it. I get the timing. But she then later posted a vlog of the full day, showing when she got up, getting ready to go, her friends picking her up, getting in line at the gym, how long they waited, the crowds around them being told you were not
I'm
allowed to
supposed
go
to use
inside,
black
they're
because it's such
canceling
a.
the event. Her and her other friends left to go get food because they were starving by 1:30. Their other
Damn
friends
it.
stayed and ended up getting in after they were told.
Alright, sorry.
So her friends ended up getting in. She and her other friend ended up not getting in because they left. Now, that does not mean that her initial video is a lie. It just means that that was taken at the time that it happened. And then she later got more information because later her friends got in after they decided
I thought
to
this would be
stay.
fun and
That does
cute,
not
but it's
make
really
her
just
original
being.
video
It's really just
false
mostly
because
annoying.
they left. And I'm assuming a lot of people left because a lot of other people were told the event has been canceled. You need to all leave. No one else is coming inside. Most people have said that. So just because more people did end up getting in does not mean that everyone else who said that it was canceled was wrong. Now, I really want to show you the worst response video. I don't know if this guy is the owner. I don't know if he's the manager. I don't know what his deal is. But he's posting from the official Fusion Gym account. From a business perspective, this is an impressively stupid response. And I do agree with the comments who says the guy talks like he just learned how to swear, because it sounds very awkward when he says the swear words.
Here's Jim for getting us here at 8:30 in the morning, and then kicking everybody out after waiting in line till 1 p.m.
Man, fuck Carly, she's a goddamn liar.
Fuck Carly, she's a goddamn liar. Fortunately, there's the able to pause with that statement. I think Carly has about 600,000 followers on TikTok. Now, I've talked a lot about the numbers on TikTok and what that actually means for people, and if that's actually a legitimate number of success, and if that actually shows influence
I think
and
I'm just
things
making
like
it
that.
worse.
But
Whatever.
kind of not the point here. You know what? Genuinely surprised I have not had a video like this made about me. Maybe there will be one day. Maybe after this. Maybe this guy's gonna make a video about me too. Fuck Swell Entertainment. She's
Damn.
a goddamn.
My sad this sucks.
Carly, I would print this
Maybe
out.
I can fix it with
Yeah,
marker
I'd probably
later.
print this out and frame it because it's